So where we're at on the project, we've got the brakes done, the Hydrotech done. I've done some work in the interior, chassis done. I've wired it, plumbed the car, so the fuel system's done. Just getting it ready for the engine. I moved a couple things. The engine mounts, for one, I had to move the motor just a little bit to get it where I wanted it to sit, and while doing that I pulled out the 3 skinny little bolts that hold it in, and I thought there's no way these are going to stay in there. So I went ahead and just ran a bead around the motor mounts there, so they're welded to the frame now. I put a remote start Ford solenoid. I do this on all my cars, just easier to put a bump starter up here.
Also helps heat.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I did it in the first place. Good idea. Yeah, so this will solve all your starter problems. Chevy guys, Pontiac guys. When you get the heat soak and your car won't start, this fixes everything. Greatest thing in the world, $7. AutoZone has it. Get one. Fuel system. I have this one blocked off. This is going to be for my nitrous side. And then this is the regulator that runs just the carburetor. Cool thing is, this is the first time I've ever dynoed an engine before, so this is ready to go. I mean, I don't have tune on it, and just throw it in and that's it. Here is the Butler Performance 541, and we have a bunch of Edelbrock parts, March system, and then the all Pontiac block. A couple things, trowel fitting. The block has these screw-in freeze plugs, so you can, I think he sends them either this way with aluminum, or you can get these. The header, when I had 3 of these in, the header kept hitting this. The tube actually almost goes in this hole. They're a 2-inch hooker header for the 2nd gen. And then these holes here, I had to stud these. That stud's obviously missing, but there's one of the header studs. You just can't get a bolt in there, so when you put the header on, these 2 studs will save you a lot of time. Motor mounts, these are solid mounts from Butler. Then we have the March system, SERP system, which March is the only one that has a SERP system for Pontiacs currently. I have the power steering unit, which is somewhere on the bench, and then here's the adjuster for the tensioner. Pontiac balancers just slide on and off. You don't have to press them on or anything. And when you take them off, they just like fall off. Pretty cool. Nice. So anyway, when I had it all in there and trial fitting stuff, when it came back out, I had to pull this all apart to pull this off to weld this onto my aluminum water pump. So this is aluminum, this is dash 20, and something I guess I fear that, you know, you blow radiator hoses, usually power adder cars, obviously a bunch of nitrous, you'll start to fill the radiator full of air if you grenade a head gasket. So I always put braided line on my cars, top and bottom, just a little safety thing. Not necessary, but something I do. Distributor is an MSD. This just plugs into my digital 7. Really cool. So it's locked out, which means there's no advance in the distributor, and I can control it all from the digital 7, and I can just tell it what I want it to run at. Currently it's set at 34 degrees. Okay. The cool thing about the MSD, the digital 7, I believe the digital 6s do it as well, but what the digital 7 does is it'll pull 20 degrees of timing out of the motor while it starts, so it's not hard on the starter. So at 34, so I start on 14 degrees, and then once it's going, it runs at 34 degrees. All right, so we're gonna put this in the car. This is different for me. I always usually build small blocks or turbo cars, so it's gonna be different to have natural horsepower. 850 horse in a car that weighs 4,000 pounds should be a lot of fun.